your smart speaker, your phone, whatever. And let's see what happens. My name's Alan Cox. Thanks for being here. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right over there.
Hey, creepy hugs, everyone. Thanks for listening to and watching this episode of the Alan Cox Show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share a cold one with the boys.
There's Mary Santora.
Hi, guys. No baby.
Back, fresh-faced. Poundcake is back behind the glass.
Afternoon, white people.
Whether or not he's equally as fresh-faced. Yeah, I think so.
I'm cool.
All right.
I'm cool.
I was talking to a buddy of mine this morning when I was dropping. He's one of the other dads in my daughter's school, and he just had LASIK. And so, I had LASIK about 10, 11 years ago, and it's still in really good, it's supposed to degrade over time, and he just got it. And he had a pretty thick prescription, too. And obviously, he feels like his life has changed, and I always think of Poundcake in that situation. How, no matter who you talk to who's just had LASIK, they'll tell you how bad their prescription was. And Poundcake still can't get it because he has Hubble telescopes in frames on his face. Man. It's not your fault.
Yeah, I know.
I lament the fact that you can't walk around without headgear on your face, without ocular assistance.
It was my very first possible endorsement. Went to the office and everything. They're like, oh my gosh, we're so excited. Like, had all your guys' pictures were on the wall. You were on the wall. Erica, I think, was on the wall. Bill, I don't know if you had it.
I had it, but I didn't have it when I was on the show. I had it like 2006 or 7 or something.
I was like, okay, I'm up here with some of the greats. I was like, I can't wait. You're going to change my life. And the guy comes in.
Great.
And then I'm just sitting there. I'm like jazzed. I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. And he comes out. He's like, so we ran some tests.
Good news and bad news.
He said your your left eye. He's like, right in the range there. He said, you're right, not so much.
And I don't think they do single eye LASIK.
We don't have the technology.
Yeah, right.
Bad, that would suck to only have one eye that could see.
Literally, that's what he said. He said,
look what happened to Lisa Lopez.
Yeah.
I mean, oh my goodness. She ended up at the bottom of a ravine in a Mitsubishi Galant.
All because of that LASIK.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
I didn't know your eyes could be so bad that they couldn't do it.
Yes.
Well, because you got astigmatism,
He's
right?
not alone in that. Well, I did too.
Well, he's got a very serious astigmatism.
Yeah,
Well,
I think
again, this was 5 years ago, and I was like, hey, can you call them back and let me see? But the lady that I did it with, she's long gone.
But also, your eyes, I would think theoretically, they're only going to get worse. They're not going to get better.
Right.
So it's not like you could go back and go, can you check them again?
It wasn't that my eyesight was going to get better. Their technology was going to get more advanced. Shut up!
Right.
He said,
Science would get
Mind you,
better.
this is laser technology.
Yeah.
Like they put Poundcake and they lay him down, they open his cornea up. There's smoke coming out of the machine.
Yeah, they said,
Ka-junka, 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 ka-junka. Like we got to get you out of like one of those MRI machines, just clanging and banging and...
eyesight doesn't get better. The technology gets more advanced. He said, so we don't have the technology right now, but that could change.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
that's what he said.
You have to time it to where our technology has met your horrible eyesight.
Like I will be the poster child for the new equipment. Like finally, people who were blind can now. Stevie Wonder is now getting the latest advancement in eye technology
and LASIK technology.
And someone called Helpful Brown from Oberlin, Ohio, is the first to try it in his market.
Science is a liar sometimes.
Right. Man. Helpful Brown. And then you'll be on the wall with the greats. Well, that's a day that I hope comes for you at some point.
Because I used to be very self-conscious about it, to the point where I would pretend like I didn't wear glasses and I would wear contacts all the time. And it got to be really expensive, really wearing on my, pardon the pun, like it took a wear on my eyes just because I was used to having them in. And then when you take them out, your eyes are like have to adjust all over again. Mm-hmm. And my eyes would be all dried out because I would wear them for like 12 to 16 hours at a time.
Is that too long?
With my thick-ass prescription, yes.
It's a long time.
You're only supposed to wear them like a work day, and you have to let
or take them out when you get home.
You have to let your eyes breathe. Like that's what my doctor kept telling me. She's like, you can't do that. You're gonna get like an infection or like a parasite.
Before I got LASIK, I had to wear glasses for 2 weeks because I would wear my contacts for way too long.
Yeah, you're
and
not
sleep
supposed to
in them
do
all
that.
the time, and so like there was like a protein buildup that went away.
Like tartar on your teeth?
But she said,
Hey, we got to scrape that off.
She said
It
bacteria
goes goes away
build
on
up
its
in there.
own, but it was just one of those things where they're like, yeah, just wear regular glasses for 2 weeks and then we'll do your procedure. And
Well, they do say most people
That's
don't
nice.
get enough protein. So, if you can absorb that back into your eyes, that's okay.
He's dumping protein powder in his
Hey,
eyeball.
look at this. That's right. I'm putting Kachava in place of my contact lenses. Well, to welcome you back, here's a text for you. I assume Brian wised up and Mary's been looking for housing the last couple of days.
No.
No, she's still living with her boyfriend.
So
Come
petty.
on.
These people are
People are so mean.
So
No.
mean.
The comic
right?
that I worked with in Salt Lake City got COVID, and they text me Tuesday morning, and we're like, "Hey, we tested positive." So I took an at-home test, and then to be safe, took a PCR. So
Yeah.
that's it.
And everybody's good and everybody's fine.
negative. No,
Yep.
my Brian didn't kick me out yet.
Brian didn't kick him out. Bill's negative. I'm negative.
It's good to be Bill Squire. It
always.
always feels right when he's in the spotlight.
I'm negative in a medical sense. You guys are just negative in general.
We're negative in general. She's more positive in a lot of ways, just
Yeah.
not that
Realistic.
way.
We're not negative,
God,
just
with that.
realistic.
Pragmatic to
Yeah.
a fault is what I like to say.
It's fine.
PTAF.
Pataf.
Pataf. I'm going to take a break, okay? I will have corn tickets for you a little bit later on if you want to get to that Tenacious D show out at Blossom. Hook that up. I'm going to have Berea Rib Cook-Off tickets for you. You'll be out there in Mary's neck of the woods. The Rib Cook-Off and Beer Fest is next weekend, Memorial Day weekend, as if history is any guide. And so I'll get you hooked up for that. If you want to text for something, 35192, and we'll be back.
The Alan